Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 3 of Prey. Doing a little bit of spinning here, because I can't say that it looks super good on the little stream preview that we have. Hold on just one second. Well, it's not showing any dropped frames so far, but as always, if people could just keep us apprised if there's any sort of performance issues. Otherwise, we will press forward. So we are still here in the hardware labs, or hardware lab adjacent. I believe we're coming into a brand new area here that I wanted to explore, but it also occurred to me between episodes that there's a whole bunch of areas behind. Oh, that doesn't look user-friendly. Nope, maybe I'll just go back the other way here. There's a whole bunch of areas that...
I can help you.
I sort of went through very, very quickly in the previous episode. Mia says it looks okay here, and hello to more than a Mia. Yeah, the preview doesn't look great, but as long as it looks okay on... Oh! Hold on. I've been hit by an arc of electricity from a broken electrical junction. Glue temporarily... That was very alarming. Jesus Christ. Glue temporarily stops the arcing electricity long enough for you to use repair 2 or bypass the hazard entirely. Broken electrical junctions will damage your enemies as well. Alright, noted. I am dead. Oh, that tutorial came just a beat too late. Hello to Azaric. Okay, great start to the new episode. And that's how we learned not to Frank Grimes it. If I approach from above, is that safer? Also, yes, I do know that my life is very low, but I wasn't expecting it to be quite so lethal. Also, so what is a safe distance from this thing? So here's why I'm hesitant to use a health pack. Earlier, last episode, we activated a medical droid, and I didn't know what that meant, so I just sort of left it to buzz around on its own. Well, it turns out that the medical droid would have, if not healed me completely, done a good job of healing me a bunch, because we found an engineering drone that did exactly that. So... You know what? Maybe I should just swallow my pride and eat one. A medical pack, I mean. So anyway, I was sort of hoping to work my way back to that at some point, but we seem to be getting further and further away. By working through a series of practical experiments, this humble manual will introduce you to the fundamentals of modern analog and digital electronics. By the end, you'll be able to construct any simple circuit. As Thomas Edison once said, to invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Oh, Azric, thank you so much for the subscription. No, Azric, remind me, have you been involved, because you know, we've been watching via, like, I think Temptress Chatilia, or is it SG Tiffany? Have you been involved in the Among Us streams that they've been doing? Because... Mia and the peeps have a game called Project Winter that I think would be a lot of fun to play and is in a very similar vein of... Nope, nothing here. Having a series of tasks that have to be performed, usually ones that require multiple participants in order to do successfully. Okay. This takes me out here. Good. With some frayed wire that I either didn't get before or did. Azric says not yet, just haven't gotten a chance to play with them as of yet. Whoa! Okay, that is uncool. I feel like I've not been in here before. And yet, the area out here looks incredibly familiar. I didn't kill that thing with my random-ass wrench swing, did I? Okay, I've definitely been here. Is that where I climbed up at one point? I think it was. This might... Oh, you know what?
Target, no alien material detected.
I think this is the area that I didn't... explore before. So I'm definitely going to have to go back into the hardware zone. But before I do, let's take a look at some of the stuff that I didn't do when I was here before. Azric's voting for some play of Among Us. I think it would be very, very interesting. Let me just... Okay, why do some of these have check marks, do we think? Wait, what is this? Wait, what? Also, what is that? That's just a thing that keeps happening, I guess. Oh, and there's some stuff over there I'm noticing for the first time. Okay, hold on. Let me focus on this. Oh, these are the corpses. Okay, so far I found Franklin Good and Hope Ellis. Oops. Oops. But if I can go down here... Oh, hold on. Mary Malinaro is apparently still alive. As is Salman Kapoor. So this is sort of a checklist. So if I hit this... Find Amy Schmidt in the hardware labs. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me activate the people in the hardware labs where I am. Oh, you can only do one at a time. Okay, fair enough. Well, let's activate Amy Schmidt, and we'll go see if we can find them. Oh, actually, these people are all in the hardware labs. Okay, so they are run down by location. I get it. Now, what's our utility here? Security controls. Well, I don't want to... Okay, yep, I was in here before. I don't remember the crew manifest, but yeah, whatever. Oh, hello to Drienne. Yeah, I think, so I think that among... I really don't want to walk through that because I'm carrying many weapons. Not see this stuff before. A broken cooler fan. Alright, don't go that way. Okay, so let me take a look around out here, because what I did was I sort of made my way up to the top floor by sort of climbing on some glue, and, you know, some of these areas I went through, but, like, demonstration theater, I don't think we went through before. Take a quick look around, see if there's anything cool to take. Smash open. It is also possible that I did wander through here at some point, but just maybe didn't get in it. Son of a bitch!
Signs critical.
Oh, he got killed by the turret that was right behind me and didn't think that a human obstruction should get in the way of its job. I don't know how far back that's going to set us, because I wasn't quick saving. Quite a ways. Oh boy. Okay, so that's how we learn to be a lot more careful. So, at that point, I need to reconfigure what our task is. So let's start here. Do we have any memory of where the hell I turned on that drone? It was at a medical checkpoint. Does anybody see a medical checkpoint in here? I don't see one here. Nope. Yeah, it might not be in this wing at all. Okay, so what I should do is, step one, eat a medical pack. We're going to do that with E. There we go, 73 health. Slightly less likely to get killed by random happenstance now. Alright, so let's speed through some of the stuff that we just saw. How do I get back out? Oh, there's another hatchway there. Well, we'll circle back for that a little bit later. Here's our door. And we're going to pick up that stuff. And there's nothing there. Grab this stuff. See, when you're exploring very carefully, it takes some time. But when you're so clumsily remembering... Okay, so it's the turret that gets it. That's... Now I understand. It was not my axe swing or crowbar wrench swing that took it out at any point. Okay, so let's look at that. We already did that. And then we've got the crew manifest. I'm going to set Amy Schmidt there again. And now we can just go back and walk away. Me saying that she's not going to be able to pay full attention for about half an hour, but Shiv will get my attention if the need arises. So, yeah, to that end, Drienne, or if Tashir comes by later, If people have an eye out for any events like we saw last episode, that would be welcome. Son of a... the fucking thing got me again. It's literally the same one. Hey. I'd love to say that I did that to, like, more fully replicate the experience of not having died, so I still take the punishment for being a dunce, but no, that's just me forgetting what had happened 3 minutes ago. I hear something. I'm looking for activity, but I don't see any. You know what? Maybe I should be making more regular use of the well-fed thing. Like, I just got all that beer, for example. Eat this apple. Or this banana. Let me eat a sunburst banana. Alright, so that's going to give me at least a little bit of health regen as we go. And the only reason that I'm thinking about doing that is because we have discovered so many other sources of organic material that the relative loss of the ones that we eat, I don't think is going to be that big of a deal. Okay, here's Sean Larson, the corpse. Okay, got a key card for the employee entrance. I don't like the sound of whatever that is. Interesting. Is there any value to... Oh, look, there is a one. Yep. Look under the seats. Let's all take a moment to appreciate the jackass who sat here smoking his disgusting cigars, and then when he was done, he or she was done, just tossed the used butts underneath the chair. Okay, so... I feel like I have to go down here. Let's save it real quick. Okay, I didn't know if there was going to be like an area under here. So we do have a maintenance access shaft. And then that lot of nothing over here. That's fine. By the way, look at that glue ladder. Someone is much better at building those than I am. Glue ramp, really. Don't ask me why I didn't put this out before reloading. Miranda's saying, probably fine, just wants a hug. Well, it can see, you know what? There's plenty of creatures around that are more than willing to give it a hug. Can have all the hugs at once. Nuts. Urgh. Okay. Well, you know what? Not a crisis, because we do have an extra pistol here. I've been sort of holding on to it. Is there anything else that I might want to recycle or break down in its place? And the answer is no. Okay, so let's R that and dismantle with just the F button. Okay, dismantle. All right, so that gives us an extra thing. Oops, and then we're gonna grab that, and then we're gonna probably break that down as well. But we'll wait until we need to. Okay, what? So somebody climbed up there? Yep. Oh, that's the other, remember, like a minute ago when I said, oh, there's another maintenance shaft there. That's where that goes. This is a very complicated space station, and it's going to take me until forever to learn my way around. On map or no map, there's an upwards limit to the amount of navigational data that I can hold. There is a health pack over there, so we're going to have to expend at least a little bit of glue to get it. Oh, wait, you know what I'll do? Pop, and now we can get it. Miranda's saying, not sure how one gets spare parts out of a wrench, but then Morgan's awesome like that. Yeah, she really is. She is capable of learning a whole bunch, presumably thanks to the neuromod. And yes, I'm aware there's a second floor there, although I might have been up there. Also, like, to what extent do I want to shoot that right now? I don't have Repair 2, but reportedly I can shoot it and then run across the machine shop, although that's our task. So before I do that, let's head here into the ballistics lab. Keep an eye out for errant fire. I don't have a key card for that, and that's an exterior breach. I have a feeling that we're going to get some dead space going on here, where there's going to be a trip outside. Corroded coil. We did it. Recycler charge. Okay, that's the grenade, the EMP grenade, which I cannot pick up. Then we've got a key card and a banana peel, and I hold my middle finger up. So we're gonna have to do some more inventory management. Let me just say that I was not, despite my external projection of confidence, I wasn't 100% sure that I wanted to go with a inventory upgrade as one of the first things that I picked up, because we hadn't really had any issues with it up until then. But now, having like hit such a hard limit. Oh wait, this is something new. Recycler charge. When detonated, the recycler charge breaks down the molecular structure of any nearby objects into recyclable material. Your uniform offers some degree of protection, but is not fail-safe. Standing too close can prove hazardous. Recycler charges can be thrown or affixed to stationary objects using mouse 1. How would I... Wait, what if instead of picking up... some of those big, heavy objects that we need to use leverage 3 in order to move? What if we don't have to move them, we can just hit them with a recycler charge? Because that is way better. I do have the key for this now. I'm just taking a quick look inside and then saving. Oh my gosh, hello to Ricardinho. Ricardinho, I hope you're doing well. Ricardinho, I had no idea until Mia brought it up during her stream yesterday that you had started streaming. Congratulations, and I really want to stop by and see some of that. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a quick stop by a recycler because the pack rat in me is not going to allow this to handle. So like this right here. So I cannot pick this stuff up, and I want the things that are back there. If I throw a recycler charge at this, will it all sort of not only get moved, but also like condensed into items? And also, Morgan, you can completely reach your arm through there. Because I kind of feel like that's what it means. Okay, we've got it safe here. Does the safe get marked in the map? No. I'm not going to be able to remember that that's here. Let's check the email before we get too far into it. Lily, I was testing the recycler charge and something peculiar happened. I placed the usual source material into the chamber and set off the charge. Mixed in with the result was something I'd never seen before. A purple, almost organic-looking substance. Maybe something contaminated the source material? I'm not sure how to proceed, so I've placed the unidentified material in the safe for now. Well, thanks, Amy. Lily, I've just been informed that you're in need of an updated recycler charge fabrication plan. It just so happens I have a spare plan in my quarters. Remind me before next shift and I'll bring it down. Signed, Dr. Thorsten. Which, I think that we have Dr. Thorstein's, thing. Thorstein? Yeah, look, right there. Yeah, you can recycle a crate, which is basically these big roadie canisters that are over here. Wouldn't it be... See, now I want leverage 1 to stack a whole bunch of stuff together to get it all inside the blast radius. Miranda's asking if I want any spoilers. No. If I get really stuck, that may come up, but it will be a much more explicit ask. You will frequently hear me sort of puzzle things out or wonder aloud at things, but I much prefer to make entertaining mistakes than to have everything laid out. This looks like a much more robust periodic elemental chart than the one that I know of. Once we get down to the 116s and 118s, maybe that's a real thing, and I'm just behind the times. Nothing else over here. So, we do know one thing. Amy put something into the safe. So before we go too much further, let me go look around her body a little bit, because maybe she was polite enough to mark down the safe code before she died. People love doing that with their dying declaration. What? Okay, that looks like it's beyond the thing. Just looking around up there. Nope. Okay. I didn't really expect to find anything, but let's just examine these papers. No. Okay. Alright, well, it was worth a look. Let's look around this room a little bit more. Maybe we'll find the safe key, or maybe we'll find the safe key in, like, 90 minutes when we're in a totally different area. That's what happened with the last safe that we opened up. Oh, look, there's a bunch of trash in there. Okay, so I probably want to drop a recycler in there. Continue to look around here. Hold on, note. Employee Lily Morris. Recycler charge went off with my foot in range. The organic material that was once a part of me is now neatly compacted into the sphere you see before me. Take heed. Ooh. Can you imagine using that as a teaching moment for others? Oh, yeah, and Miranda, thank you very much for asking. Like Drienne says. Okay, let's look around here. Some markers there, but they don't seem to be hiding a thing. You don't suppose the safe key would be elements off the periodic chart? But no, a lot of these are compounds, like copper's an element, but titanium is not, which I'm pretty sure that is back there. Let me look in here. Open chamber. Get out of here. Oh, yes. Let's do this. Let me save it before I do this, because it may not do what I want. Release recycler charge, I assume, is going to drop one in there, and I want to see what it does. I like it. So here's a question that would be an infinitely bad idea. Can you hit seal chamber and then run fast enough that you yourself get locked into the chamber and then are unable to continue with the game? And if so, does it reopen? Like, I'm just curious, have the developers accounted for somebody being that dumb? I'm going to lay down a real save before we do this, because I want to make sure it doesn't, like, auto-save me in there. But I'm just curious. No! Get in! Okay. It doesn't work. Either that or I slid to try to get in there and it didn't work. I'm not going to spend any more time on that, though. Oh, yeah. First of all, hello to Club. And secondly, yes, Ricardio has changed names. Okay, so I want that stuff back there, and we just picked up a bunch more recycler charges. So in order to make it as worthwhile as possible... Wait, can I just shoot this? Will that blow up the grate, do you think? Well, even if it did, I wouldn't get stuff out of it. And I like stuff. So, let's pile up lots of stuff. And see if we can get as much bang for our buck. As many, recyclables for our... Let's get over here. Oh, there was stuff in here, and I can't pick it up because just can't stop putting things together. I feel like the music is hinting to me that there's like an enemy around. Okay, so now we've put lots of stuff together. Let's see if we can blow it all up to get maximum resources. So, recycler charge. I'm gonna throw down a quick save here as well. Oh, and we can put it on, like, a stationary object, right? So... Nope. Nope. Wait! Stop! What is the purpose of putting it onto a stationary object if it then immediately blows up in your face? That's a completely useless ability. Hold on a second. Load latest save game. That's why I save before doing things like that. Hold on. Why did that happen? I can't get away! It's a gravitational pull. Like, look at this. I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm going to throw it now from a safe distance, but holy hell, that's a weird ability. Okay, let's do like that. Oh, God! What? These things, I have severely underestimated their blast radius. Okay, first of all, let's pile some more stuff here, because clearly it's got the appetite of just the blob, doesn't it? This office chair over here. We're gonna recycle everything in this room. We're gonna have so many materials, I'm actually gonna have to spend them. Anything else? Yep, let's grab this. Now watch 90% of this not be recyclable, and it's just me, like, just wasting everybody's time. But if you give me a tool that can turn garbage into things I can use... Okay, is this far enough away? Yeah! Look at all the stuff! I don't know what percentage of that turned into things, but it sure was satisfying. Oh, hold on. For Lily, the new code is 0039. I think we just found the safe. Boy, that was satisfying 5 times, you know, after the 5th attempt. All right. 0039. Let's hit it. Morinda is saying, I don't understand, spend materials. Why would anybody do something silly like that? Yeah, I am, like, I will fill my inventory beyond the point of capacity before I will actually start expending anything. Okay, so we got a recycler grenade, which I'm very excited about, because that was fun even in failure. Is there anything else in here? I feel like that's been a thorough examination of the ballistics lab, although it turns out there's something across the way here. Right, exterior breach. Which is more or less where we're trying to go. Alright, let me save it again. Alright. Sorry, every place that it's loud, I start moving more slowly because I realize that I cannot hear the enemies. Oh boy, there's so much to do in this game. It's like a giant playground of just little vignettes and puzzles that you want to look at and explore and then shoot with a glue gun. Also, I'm sorry, I don't remember if I called it out, but somebody in chat mentioned, like, isn't the glue gun like the all-star weapon / tool in this game? And it really is cool. Like, when I first picked it up, I was like, it doesn't sound that great, but no, I really like it. I think this is far enough away for me to read this. Log every time you enter the maintenance crawl space to the access panel. Leaky pipe fixed. Unexplained light flicker. Unable to locate source. Power grid okay. R. Wood. Is there any possibility that that's Robin Wood as a reference to a character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Electrical device near machine shop door unstable. Use local adhesive for temporary fix. In case of emergency, head into the maintenance crawl space via the small access panel below to shut off local power. Okay. I don't know if we'll be able to do that with our current level of repair, but if it's a giant switch, I think Morgan can figure out how to pull that down. Oh, wait. There it is. Power off. Okay, so let's all remember that I turned off the power, because if there's something else in here that needs power, we might need to turn it back on for the device to work. Otherwise, we're gonna throw down a save. Shit. Okay, so we can wrench the door open with leverage 3 that I don't have, or safely repair this with repair 2 that I don't have. Let me just make sure that I didn't accidentally pick up a whole bunch of neuromods when I wasn't looking. Nope. Okay, so we'll have to turn that back on, glue up the thing, and then run in while it's still off. Oh, how did I fail that? Adrian saying that they want to hear me debate with Giles rather, about psychic phenomenon. Well, the thing is, in areas where psychics are real, like in Dungeons and Dragons, there's a whole highly controversial class of psionics that they keep introducing in various versions of Dungeons and Dragons, and it is wildly unpopular because psionics are very complicated and either hugely over or underpowered, and people don't like them. But I love them. I love the idea of a fantasy setting having people with psionic powers that don't adhere to the rules of the more common magic that everybody knows about. So I love playing with psychic abilities in venues. Like when I played System Shock 2, I was all about the psychic abilities. That's what I played with. So I'm going to try to open this. Go. By open this, I just mean do that. Now, I'm just letting you all know, because that's apparently a temporary patch and it's going to start freaking out again. When I walk out of this room, I'm going to walk into an electrical arc that kills me. And then I'll say, God damn it, I can't believe that I forgot that was there. I even specifically said that I was going to do that.
Coming through.
Don't like sounds if I don't know the source. Okay, entry 4. Preliminary tests with an increased spring constant are proving promising, but it's tricky getting fabricators to make them stiff enough but not brittle. Another option is scavenging cargo brought up from Earth. Thorstein's assistant has an eagle eye, though. Entry 4 supplemental. Dear Clive's diary. He's just trying to impress Mary by coming up with an improvement to her toy gun design. Even if he was smart enough to improve on her work, she'd never give him the time of day. Was this written by somebody else? Hold on. Supplemental. I'm well on my way to figuring out how to increase the range and stay the hell out of my journal, Franklin. Okay, so Franklin went into Clive's diary, which is a real shit move. Okay, let's see. The Huntress is ready. They really like this bolt caster. They were super into Nerf, apparently. I love your idea for capacitive tips on the bolts. Send me a technical spec and I'll incorporate it into the ammo fabrication plan. These tips will activate any touchscreen they hit. I've gathered a lot of trash for feeding the fabricator. Hold on, let me... Nope. Just... I've gathered a lot of trash for feeding the fabricator so that we can make some of these after work and try them out. Please do. It's not my responsibility. It's Morgan's. Hold on. I'm Morgan. What are you trying to slough off on me, Clive?
Moving.
Okay. That is a friendly one, it looks like. From Daniel Show to Clive Lawrence, have you looked into the operator dispenser logs for the missing parts? Every operator on the station needs to be accounted for. I'll bring it up with Alex next. All right. So we don't know too much about that. Clive, thank you for the update. I'll handle it from here. Wait, who is this? This is from Clive to Jorgen. Jorgen Thorstein. Dr. Thorstein, I checked the neuromod stamps, the lattices, and the fabricator, and both check out. There's no obvious failure in the components. I may need to disassemble the machine. It's possible there's something in the specs Igwe is using that is causing the failure rate. Hard to believe. Igwe's pretty thorough, but we all make mistakes, so keep working on it. Maybe there's something specific about that batch. Weren't there a few scrambled one last cycle? Is the fabricator not working? Okay. We're going to figure out what that jolt is shortly before the entire space station, like, falls into Saturn or something. What is this? It's just random, not drywall, what do we call that? Those little panels. Cargo conveyor scheduled maintenance required. Do not operate the conveyor without proper authorization. So we have an option here to move cargo. Son of a... Okay. This is going to continue to be a thing. I need to find my way to a recycler. And of course, we are apparently as far from a recycler as we've ever been. There's one in the machine shop. I think I got to go back to the machine shop, everybody. Not right this second, but where's the machine shop relative to where I am? Oh, it's apparently directly above where I am. And there's an exterior bay there. Okay, so we might be able to shortcut straight there.
Operator approach.
Okay, step one. Oh, wait, I already unlocked this. Oh, I've been in here. Wait, what? The thing is right up there. Hold on a second. I don't have to go outside. Wait. There it is. Okay. Here I am, preparing to spacewalk. Yep, we already got those. All right. All junk. Yes. That did not free up a lot of space. So, hold on. Before we, do this, should I dump some more stuff in here? What's this, for example? Crispy frites. I should probably just eat those. And then we've got some green tea, some vodka. So here's the thing. Here's some derp. Where was it? Also, what are these? Oh, disruptor batteries. So, I'm sorry, I thought I just found, like... So here's, like, 9 wines or whatever. How did I... Okay, let me focus on this. Here's wine. Wine takes up one inventory space. I've got 10 of them. They cure fear, which I assume will be helpful later on. Here's some vodka. The vodka also takes up 1 spot. I've only got 1 of it, and it also cures fear. I'm not getting anything for having this, so let me transfer the vodka in there as well. This is going to give me some psi points, as jellied eels typically do, so we're going to hold on to that. Are there any other just, like, one-offs? Like, here's a sunburst banana. Do I really want to carry that around for the 5 points? Maybe. Big Bang candy. Banana pudding. Yeah, see, like, here the banana gives me 5 points, so does this, but it's worth more in the material yield, so I'm going to put that in there. Yep. I mean, at least a little bit more. Well, it's worthy of different stuff. I don't know. Let me recycle this stuff and then we'll figure out the rest. Okay. So as tends to happen, I've successfully gone around in one great big circle. Okay, let me look at the map. So there was something right in here. Yeah. Right up here that I wanted to pick up. And grab that. And you know what? Because that already took up a spot, I'm going to throw that into the recycler right now. Don't worry, this isn't going to be a series of like little micro trips, but since I'm right here and the whole thing is, man, I am out of inventory space, let's just get that in there. Spit it over here. Got it. All right. I do like the fact that we recycle things into like 1/100th of decimal points. Like here's 0.01 organic. Yeah, so Miyakoto had a psychic friend in one of the Persona games, right? I was fine with that because she could actually tell the future, and that's an actual ability that she had. My issue with psychics in the real world is they are carnival hucksters that are mostly interested in separating people from their money and usually preying on their sadness, their interest in validation, their
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
loneliness, it strikes me as being a super gross profession offers it too much credibility. What is this? Okay. Picked up a box by mistake and get that out of there. Now, if otherwise intelligent and well-adjusted people want to go to psychics because it's just fun or whatever, like, and they want to see the theatrics of it, that's fine. You know, I'm not here to dump on anybody else's sense of fun. There's a lot of people that would look at this and say, look at you. I mean, just playing video games and talking into a mic. Like, what's that about? So I'm not looking to, like, mess on anybody else's sense of fun. But it's the psychics that bilk people out of their savings by offering them an opportunity to say goodbye to a loved one or to reconnect with people that they've lost. Hold on. We've met Clive Lawrence, and he is us. So wait a second, we get a sneak attack bonus if we shoot it from concealment. And it doesn't know that we're here yet. So maybe I can do this and then switch back to the glue gun and get it from there. Oh, I don't think this plan is going to work, you guys. Because now I don't know where it is. Okay, we did in fact get 150% damage off one of those shots. Drian's saying you find psychics for profit to be taking advantage of people. Yeah, basically. Okay, we're gonna have to break that down. And like, again, if everybody's in on the laugh, fine. But, like, the other thing that I have, the other issue that I take with it, and this is much sort of more of a sort of like a, I don't know how to put it. Also, I can't quite get back there. I want to look behind this thing. Can I? No? Well, there's something over on the other side, though. I think that the presentation of psychics and ghosts and other sort of paranormal phenomenon with basically no scientific basis to it whatsoever. The issue that I have with it is that I think that it broadly trains people to reject the material, physical, scientific world in favor of magical thinking. And this is something that James Randi basically spent his life discussing. Is this just a different recycler? Or is it a better recycler in some way? Science cannot necessarily soothe your soul. It cannot necessarily improve your frame of mind or give you comfort when you're sad or lonely, but neither can ghosts and psychics. It's just a lie. Like, there is a lot more to the world than science, but teaching people, training them to distrust and ignore science in favor of fantasy is something that I feel like we are, as a culture, right now in the year 2020, really paying the price for, as people reject simple solutions like wearing masks and washing their hands and staying away from each other, rejecting those things in favor of, I'll just assume it's fine. Okay, backlash has a chance to return damage to the attacker. That sounds good. I will press enter to do that. That's our first suit modification. And I still have 0 scope upgrades. Adriana had the opportunity of having a family acquaintance who did not accept money from people, but who professed and displayed these abilities, including preventing a friend of theirs from boarding a doomed flight. Can't find an explanation. Drienne can't find an explanation for the things he did. Nor can I. So I'm just checking this room very carefully to see if there's anything else in here. We got a lot in there, but I just wanted to make sure that there was nothing else. One of the things that James Randi did, like so here's another thing about me. I used to be a huge believer in these things. I used to read all these books, and I used to love the unsolved mysteries that were about, like, unexplained phenomenon and alien abductions and all these things. And like, I was really, really ready to believe in this alternate sort of version of
Dr.
the world.
Thorstein, where are you? Machine shop. I was just... I heard an explosion.
Forget that. Grab whatever you can and get to my office. We're evacuating.
What? What should I...
Neuromods, exotic material. Just hurry. Meet me in my office.
Yes, sir.
And bring a glue gun.
And we're picking up a lot of spare weapons here. What... I hope there's nothing I'm supposed to be doing with these spare weapons except for breaking them down into spare parts and so forth. But I used to, like, read all these books and, like, read about psychics and witches and, you know, alien abductions. And, like, alien abductions I was super into for a while there in, like, middle school and so forth. And then I sort of... I don't remember exactly what it was that I read, but I became aware of Dr. James Randi, who was a professional magician who then sort of rededicated his life and has spent the rest of his life debunking and disassembling and exposing psychics, particularly ones that he deems as being people who prey upon others for profit, and sort of exposing how it is that they're doing it and what techniques that they're doing. And one super simple example of this, and one that I think I've shared on previous streams, is he encountered somebody who could see auras and was absolutely confident on, like, I can see auras, I can see this energy projection around your body, and you have an orange aura and, like, with sparks of blue that mean this thing. And James Randi said, so you can see it around me right now? And the aura reader said yes. And James Randi said, okay, and if I hold this book up in front of my head, can you see the aura around the book? And the aura reader said, yes, and it's so bright and colorful, and I could recognize it from anywhere, and you have a very distinct aura. And James Randi said, that's great. I am 5'7". I'm going to go walk behind this wall that is 5'7.5"